Our Titans won their first playoff game and have advanced to take on the Kansas City Chiefs today in the division round playoffs. Welcome back, everybody, to the Titans franchise. We continue to play as the hottest team in the NFL, but now meet up with the #1 seed in the AFC. It's hard to not have the Chiefs as Super Bowl favorites, but perhaps our Titans have developed an offense that can go toe-to-toe with them. They dropped 52 points on the Denver Broncos a week ago and look great doing it. We've seen some outstanding football from Malik Willis in the past few games as well. I felt like we matched up really well with Denver, but not as much against Kansas City. There's way more top-end talent on this team. You got Patrick Mahomes at quarterback, of course, who threw 48 touchdowns this season, and he's protected by one of the best offensive lines in the league. Travis Kelce, still the best tight end, 1,200 yards this year, 15 touchdowns. Great years from Juju Smith-Schuster and Marquez Valdes-Scantling. We suffered a pretty big injury in last week's win as well, and Jeffrey Simmons will not play today with broken ribs. How will this defensive line match up with the interior for Kansas City? We know our run defense has struggled throughout the season, and we want to put pressure on Patrick Mahomes. We're now missing one of the best players for solving both of those problems. But it's time to get this game underway. Kansas City will receive the opening kickoff from Ryan Stonehouse, and the division round playoffs are underway. From the goal line, this is Jerick McKinnon out to the 17, and that's where Patrick Mahomes will take the field. And they're coming out with 3 tight ends. This is a power run look. We know that's been our big weakness this year, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire goes nowhere on first down. Stopped by Terrell Riddick. Kansas City responds, opening things up, and they get it into the hands of Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Creative second play, it goes for a first down. He's one of their best big play playmakers at the 32, and Mahomes pulls it back and tries to sprint off right tackle. He picks up a few yards. And here we have third down KC, plenty of time, and wide open, caught by Juju Smith-Schuster into Titan territory at the 44. You've got to put pressure on the best quarterbacks in this league. They couldn't do it there. Edwards-Helaire on first down, he runs for 2. Again met with 3rd and 4, 2 deep safeties for Tennessee. They're getting pressure. Mahomes gets out of there and finds Sky Moore for the first down. And it looks like Juju Smith-Schuster is hurt on the play. Great job by Mahomes. Getting pressure is only half the battle. He can escape and make plays better than almost anybody. First down, and the pass is incomplete for MVS, covered well by Caleb Farley. Keeping it on the ground, and the ball is on the ground and recovered by Kansas City. That was an aggressive play for Tennessee. They almost got the turnover. Third down for Patrick Mahomes. He wants to go to the end zone and runs out of room. Incomplete. And that will bring on Harrison Butker. Opening drive, 42-yard try. And he splits the uprights. Chiefs lead 3-0. Now it's Tennessee's turn, and this offense is red hot. 52 points last week. Yes, there was a defensive score, but they have scored at least 31 points in each of their last 5 games now. Willis looks to run on first down, trying to get outside, and he's slowed down at the 33. First third down for Tennessee. They need 3. Willis for Burks, and he gets away from the defender and picks up a bunch of extra yardage into KC territory. Here's something Burks has been known for, but we haven't really used much. He's a great run-after-catch receiver. You see it on display there, and now Henry tries to run off tackle. His first touch will go for 2. At the Kansas City 46. Getting Willis on the move. Everybody's covered, and he keeps it, heading out with a short gain. Crowd getting behind the defense for 3rd and 5. Tennessee outside of field goal range. Time to throw. Caught by Burks. Inside the 20. Red zone trip for Tennessee on their first possession. Beautiful pass delivered downfield by Malik Willis. Up the gut, Derrick Henry. Met quickly and gets away, but everyone else closes in. I formation on 2nd down. Play fake, Willis. Throwing for the end zone. Caught by McCole Hardman. Touchdown. It's the former Kansas City receiver who puts Tennessee in front. And he's somebody they could call upon a lot more without Sal Sexton playing again this week. 7-3. And a good run on 1st down for Edwards-Helaire. He gets 8 at the 28. Big hole and a 1st down. Good run for Edwards-Helaire. How much does Kansas City lean on that ground game when they're much more of a passing team? Mahomes fakes, throwing downfield into trouble, and he's intercepted. Amani Hooker on the run back. He tries to cut inside and is taken down by Sky Moore. It's not often you see Patrick Mahomes panic into a throw, but that's what happens. He wasn't expecting the defender, and he just threw this into trouble. It is Tennessee football at the 37. Henry trying to get it wide, and he gains 1. 1:12 to go in the 1st quarter. Willis to throw, off the mark and nearly intercepted himself. With the rain falling, you wonder how that affects throws. That one definitely got away. 3rd down, penalty marker down as the pass is too far in front. And we check the flag. It's against Tennessee. This is a 53-yard field goal try, and this won't be easy. There is some wind blowing left to right, and the kick from Bullock comes up short. And it really wasn't close. In this direction, you might have to look at kicking inside 50 yards. They do not score off the Mahomes interception, and now an opening for Edwards-Helaire. And early on, it looks like that could be a big asset to this offense. They'll throw on 1st down, and wide open, there is Sky Moore, the young receiver in his 2nd season. He gains 8. Could see more of him as Juju Smith-Schuster has not returned to action. 3rd down, Mahomes, and it's dropped by MVS. He had it. That would have been a 1st down. Instead, 4th and 2, they leave the offense out there. Edwards-Helaire up the middle. Depends on the spot, and he did not get it. Tennessee is taking over. Now, perhaps you can see the sticks in the background. To me, it seems like he does cross, but there is no review, no challenge. It stands. Tennessee football. Here's Derrick Henry across midfield. Don't let him get going now. 7-3 Titans in control, in plus territory. Here's Willis on the move. Open, caught by Okonkwo. He's been playing for the injured Sal Sexton, and he is giving us that big play element. Ball up to the 28 of Kansas City. Quick pass caught by Calvin Ridley. He's another player stepping up in a major way. Here comes pressure now, trying to get after Willis. Throwing to the end zone. Off the mark for Hardman. 3rd down. Trying to limit the damage. Kansas City brings 4. Willis throwing short, and he threw it inaccurately at Hardman. It's 4th down. But Tennessee has the early advantage. They make it 10-3. Haven't seen much from Travis Kelce, and obviously Juju hasn't been out there. Here's Mahomes, stretching the field now, caught by Sky Moore, and there is a penalty. There was a late hit on Mahomes, and that's exactly what they're calling here. So Kansas City's getting downfield quick. Already at the 34 of Tennessee, as Edwards-Helaire picks up 4 more. 3rd down, they need the 26, and Mahomes is not going to get there. Zach Cunningham once again 6 sacks in the regular season. That's his second now of the playoffs. And we'll bring on Harrison Butker. This is a 52-yard try, and he just keeps it inside the right upright as Kansas City cuts into this lead. No touchdowns for them yet. It's 10-6. Tennessee football off the fake, trying to go for Ridley, and he makes the catch at the Chiefs' 43. We saw the Willis to Ridley connection get going last week, and he's looking his way a lot more today. What a beautiful ball downfield. Now he is going to flip it, and this is Rouse, the fullback. And after running triple option, they get 9 yards. They got a whole bunch of ways they can try to move the football. And now Derrick Henry will plow ahead for 7. 35 yards so far for him. 4.5 to play here in the first half. They get it to Okonkwo, and he breaks a tackle inside the 10. That's another missed tackle for L'Jarius Sneed, who missed one earlier on the short dump off to Burks. Goal to go, Tennessee. Henry is stuffed. They have Manhertz in the game, 2 tight ends. Willis throwing, it's Ridley, and he's got the touchdown. He must have just broken the plane. And Tennessee is silencing this crowd. 16-6 in the first half. Let's see if he does get in. Looks like he just broke the goal line there. Excellent job. It's 17-6. Kansas City's got to be stunned right now. Toss out. Edwards-Helaire losing a bunch. That's Terrell Riddick. But this is the #1 seeded team coming in off a bye. And they have not looked prepared. And that is not a catch for Edwards-Helaire. 3 and out for Kansas City. Another drive for Tennessee before halftime. Willis steps up. He's got room to run. And he gets around first down yardage at the 46. 1:34 on the clock. Willis protected. Going deep for Ridley. And he makes the catch. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown. Second straight drive with a score. And Tennessee is lighting up the scoreboard today as well. He splits the safeties, and Willis saw that coming the entire way. They have picked up right where they left off, 24-6. This is a dangerous offense suddenly. They've improved so much down the stretch. But we know this is a Kansas City team that can easily erase a deficit. And Mahomes fires outside, completes to Justin Ross for a first down. Without Juju, you have Sky Moore. Justin Ross being asked to do more. Ross across the 50, first down. They're not wasting any time here. Good protection. Dumped off. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Inside the Tennessee 30 and down at the 24. Kansas City will take a timeout there. And there's still plenty of time. 24 yards away. And this is caught. And that's Auden Tate. Really going to the bottom of the depth chart now. Everybody's got to contribute. 1 timeout remaining. Critical third down. It's Tate. Inside the 10. 18 seconds left. It's second down. They still have a timeout they can use. Mahomes protected. Steps up. Won't run it. Instead, he throws to Sky Moore, and that is a Kansas City touchdown. Their first of the half. And sometimes all it takes is one big drive to get a team going. That's a very important answer for Kansas City as we are set to get the ball after halftime, but we are still up 11. And we do know that whoever wins this game will face the Buffalo Bills next week. They defeated Baltimore. AFC Championship on the line. This was not on any of our minds, even a couple of months ago. Suddenly it's within reach, but still a full half of football to go. Derrick Henry runs inside. He gains 5. Feels like we haven't seen much from him in this game. Henry up the middle, cuts off a block, looking for room. And he gets 11 more First down, Tennessee. Could see a lot of Henry here with the Titans leading. Third straight carry, cutting up field. Ball's on the ground, recovered by the Chiefs. And a big break for KC has them at the 49-yard line. We see Henry get away from the first defender, but you end up seeing 4 players catch up to him, and they're going to start going after that football. 49-yard line. Kansas City wanting to set up the screen, and Monty Rice nearly picked it off. This is a big third down. You don't want to squander this chance. Mahomes dumps it off, and that's a first to Edwards-Helaire. Getting pressure on Mahomes has not been very consistent for this defense. They try to bring 5, and Kelce hauls it in. A quiet start for Travis Kelce. That could easily change here in the second half. 2 catches now for Kelce. Third down at the 15-yard line. Mahomes feels pressure, dumps it. That's Isaiah Pacheco, and he is stopped just shy. What's the call? Field goal. They failed on a 4th down earlier. Perhaps Andy Reid just wanting the one-score game now, wanting to get something off the turnover. Not taking the chance. 24-16, Titans football. They're going right back to Henry, and he holds on to it. Henry has fumbled in both the playoff games now for Tennessee. Willis off play action. Deep for Burks. He's got it! At the Kansas City 38. The play action game is leading to big play after big play. And these are the kinds of throws that make you so excited about the progress Malik Willis is making. Ball at the 38. Inside with Henry, bouncing off defenders, on his way to a gain of 5. Third down, on the edge of field goal range. Willis trying to leave the pocket. He breaks a tackle, and now he's off and running inside the 20. 17-yard scramble. Tennessee back in the red zone. Setting up a screen. This is Ridley. Quick cut up field and a gain of 9. 5 and change to play in the third. Henry off tackle. Gets the first down and not much more. And now Calvin Ridley shaken up on the play. That could be big for Tennessee. Hardman and Burks the receivers. Henry the carry, and he's put down by Chris Jones. They bring in Jared Cook. 3 tight ends now. Off tackle, and Henry loses yardage. Another good play sets up third down. And it doesn't look good right now for Calvin Ridley. Doesn't seem he's coming back to this one. What's the call on third down? Willis feeling pressure, and he can't escape Chris Jones. He is sacked. Back at the 20-yard line. And Kansas City had really good coverage. It'll be a lot easier to make plays like this without Ridley out there as well. 37-yard try. Bullock. This one is good. It's a 2-score game again. The Chiefs have just 1 touchdown. They need more if they're to make this interesting. Again, they're missing their top receiver, Juju Smith-Schuster. They have Travis Kelce, though, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. This is Kelce, still on his feet, and plenty of room to run. Inside the 30, finally out of bounds at the 23. Well, there's the big play they needed. Travis Kelce, quick catch, breaks 1 tackle. Cunningham had a chance. Farley ran into him. It turns into a 42-yard play for Kansas City, their biggest play of the day. 2 minutes to go in the third. Plenty of time. Mahomes looking to the end zone, and Kelce can't bring it down. Covered by Farley. On second down, over the middle, and Sky Moore makes it 11 yards, first down. I think Moore's had a really good game for them. 9 yards out now. Pressure on Mahomes, and they bring him down. It's Danico Autry along with Sheldon Rankins, and they make it third down and 13. Stepping up, Mahomes throwing, caught by Tate. It's a touchdown. And Kansas City pulls it out on 3rd and long. Again, they don't get that pass rush, and that allows Mahomes the chance to find the one-on-one. Auden Tate with the big play. Now for making this a field goal game, the 2-point try, caught by Moore, it's good. 27-24. And the Chiefs are right back in this game. The #1 seed team with perhaps the best offense in the league, showing you how it's done. Erasing this deficit down to 3 points. 4th quarter underway. And here goes Willis. Plenty of room. Looking for a block. And he's hit down at the 44. Rouse in the game as they go offset pistol. Pressure coming. Willis can't escape. Cover 0 from Kansas City. And without Calvin Ridley, they're missing their best one-on-one separator. 3rd and 17. 5 on the rush. Willis goes down again. They're coming after him now. And Kansas City is set to take over. They're turning the tides here in the divisional round. And one more score will at least tie this game and perhaps put them in front. At their own 28 on 1st down. Quick pass hauled in by Kelsey. 8 yards. They're trying to press the receivers, but it's a run, and a good one. Edwards-Helaire spun down around midfield. 1st down, Chiefs. They spread the defense out as they go empty on 2nd down, and the pass is picked off. It's Caleb Farley. He's up the numbers, and he will go for the pick 6. And the Tennessee Titans extend their lead. Back up by 2 scores. What a swing of momentum. Trying to hit Sky Moore on the outside. And Tennessee gets aggressive with their man-to-man coverage. And now Kansas City finds themselves in trouble. Down 10, 8.5 to go. Mahomes across the middle, and this is caught. That's Noah Gray. They really need to erase that pick 6 quickly with a score of their own. Pass knocked away, and that's Christian Fulton. 7 and change to go, 3rd and 7. More man coverage. Sideline throw is off the mark for MVS, and it's 4th down. Gotta go. 2 deep safeties. Mahomes throwing, nearly intercepted again. It's a turnover on downs. The Titans, with an aggressive switch to man coverage, just solved the Kansas City comeback these last 2 drives. Derrick Henry inside for a gain of 5. Can he be the closer for us? 6.5 to play. Henry grinding ahead to the 37. 3rd down and inches. Fullback Rouse is in. He leads the way, and Henry pops it outside and gets 1st down yardage. Clock will run. 4:27 to go. It's Henry running into a defender and getting a couple timeouts with an injury. 3rd down, they'll bring Hardman across and throw it to him now. And he doesn't get far, and they bring him out of bounds to stop the clock. That's pretty key. 4th down. Here is Randy Bullock, and this is a 45-yard try. From right hash, it is no good. He missed it left. 2nd miss of the day. The Chiefs still need 2 scores, but now a shorter field as they start, caught by Edwards-Helaire, stopping the clock around the 50. Ideally, if you're Kansas City, you'd score quick, save your timeouts, but you can't afford plays like this. You can't lose yardage, get caught in bounds, you lose a lot of time. 3rd down, wide open. It's a 1st down right at the 40. And Harold Landry now looks to be shaken up. Kansas City's gotten a lot of clock stoppages here late, and now Mahomes is sacked. And it's Autry. He's making a big impact without Jeffrey Simmons. It brings up third down. Mahomes for Kelsey, off his hands and incomplete. A rare mistake for Kelsey. And they'll try to get the first score here. From 56, the kick is no good. Butker misses wide right, and Tennessee takes over. The AFC Championship game so close, and Henry punches the ticket. It's over. The run continues, and Tennessee is headed to Buffalo for the AFC Championship. They have defeated the #1 seed Kansas City Chiefs 34-24. They are showing just how real this newfound success is, and they stay red hot. What a game. We only had to attempt 17 passes in this game. We went extremely run heavy, especially after Ridley went down. I did not want to be throwing much. But we caught some breaks on defense. We made some plays. And Kansas City, you know, they got unlucky, I think, with the Juju injury. Could be a different game without him. It was a lot easier to just go man coverage and just hope Kelsey didn't beat us for big plays. He only got us a couple times. But playing that aggressive man coverage can lead to big turnovers, and we got the big pick 6. Without that, Kansas City had all the momentum. But we now get a date with Buffalo next week, Super Bowl on the line. And they just got done defeating the Baltimore Ravens 23-16. We are not the biggest surprise of the playoffs, though. I think that would have to be the 7-seed Chicago Bears, who just beat the #1 seed Cowboys. With Justin Fields, they have a chance to go to a Super Bowl already. They will play San Francisco in the NFC Championship, and San Francisco was just the 4 seed. So both 1 seeds are done. We're taking on the 2 seed Bills. In this matchup, I'm concerned more about having to face Stephon Diggs and just a better receiving core, and if we can still play an aggressive style against them. And thinking about their defense, they do have Tre'Davious White. He's not somebody you want to be throwing the ball at too much. And we should see an excellent matchup between Von Miller and possibly Elton Jenkins, but if he's playing right end, then he might be on the opposite side. Now, I was surprised to see that Calvin Ridley's injury is not going to hold him out for next week. The torn labrum, I guess, is already healed. It's really important for us to have Calvin Ridley. And before we get to this game, I will be making one small slider change. The last thing I had done late in the year was I added 2 to our pass block and removed 2 from CPU run block. And those blocking sliders can be a little touchy. And I should have moved in 1-point increments probably. I'm going to drop the user pass block 1 because now it feels like that 2-point move was a little too much. And now we suddenly seem to have a lot of time in the pocket, and I'm not sure that reflects our offensive line ratings well. And you can see the sack counts and how drastically they've dropped since the Falcons game. CPU running game does feel pretty good though, so I'm not going to touch that right now. Well, that is going to do it for today, everybody. What a run for this Titans team. We've gotten hot. The season isn't over. I'll see you all next time in the AFC Championship. Please leave a like if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe for more of the Titans franchise, and have a great day, everybody. I'll see you next time.